Hi everyone, your weird friend on the internet with a big porn stash here to update you on the news regarding Scream 6. We finally have a location as to where the story of Scream 6 will take place in, and let me tell you, Ghostface is headed to the Big Apple. Let's talk about it. Ghostface is taking Manhattan, and I hope it is a lot better than Jason Takes Manhattan because I hate Friday the 13th, Jason Takes Manhattan. It is a big shit on the entire Friday the 13th franchise. It is not Jason Takes Manhattan. It's Jason Takes a Great Value Disneyland Cruise to Montreal, Canada. It is the biggest blue balls in slasher history. Having Ghostface in a setting like New York is something we have not seen before in the Scream franchise. We've seen Ghostface in Los Angeles, but he was never really in like downtown Los Angeles or really in any remarkable landscapes in that city. He was kind of on movie sets in really strict, tight locations that didn't even really feel like Los Angeles. It just felt all like a movie set, which I guess is kind of what Los Angeles is all about, you know, filming movies. But I wish they showed us a little bit more of the whole scope of the city of Los Angeles. But with Scream 6, maybe they can redeem themselves and do something entirely different and show us something we have not seen before. Ghostface killing someone off the Statue of Liberty, Ghostface killing someone on the Brooklyn Bridge, Ghostface in the snow, Ghostface, you know, trying to get a taxi, I don't know, whatever New Yorkers do, eat pizza, eat bagels, drink coffee, you know, show us the non-killing side of Ghostface, what he or she does in her normal day-to-day life as a New Yorker. That was a terrible New York accent. I'm from California, so I know nothing. I hope that Scream 6 improves upon the cinematography from Scream 5. My main gripe with Scream 5 was that every shot felt very tight. They filmed on sets in place of real practical locations. For instance, 1996 Scream filmed in Sonoma, California, which is in Northern California, and they have really great landscape shots, huge wide shots. And Scream 5 felt very tight because they filmed on sets. They were trying to hide the fact that they were filming on a soundstage somewhere. If you're gonna have this movie take place in New York, even though they are filming in Montreal, which is a very common thing, movies film in Montreal, Canada because it's cheaper to film there than New York. But if you're gonna have a story take place in New York, you need to have some New York settings. Make me feel engraced and ingrained into the landscape of where your movie is taking place in. I need those establishing shots. I need that integration. With this news, knowing the story is now taking place in New York City, it definitely kind of relieves the burn and the pain that we now know that Neve Campbell is not returning back for Scream 6. She is hopefully just taking a leave of absence. I hope she eventually maybe comes back for Scream 7, but you know, we don't know any information regarding that, but I definitely respect her decision. She felt like she wasn't getting paid what she was worth to this franchise, and I'm all for that, you know, and it's disappointing that Paramount and her couldn't reach a decision. It's sad, but you know, I think this could possibly a blessing in disguise. I know some people are very mixed about it. How can you make a Scream movie without Neve Campbell? It's gonna be tough without Sidney Prescott, your heroine, your final girl, your badass queen. You know, it's gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be tough, but I think this could open new doors for our other characters such as Jenna Ortega, Melissa Barrera, all the new characters that we're getting. We're getting Kirby back. Courtney Cox, I think, is still on board for Scream 6, so there's that. And we could add a whole bunch of new characters and tell a whole new story, and this forces Scream to go into a brand new direction, which is something that me and I know a lot of other fans want too. We want Scream to do something different, and I think this forces them to adapt and change. I know change is scary. I know change is very fearful, especially with an IP such as Scream that is ingrained in so many people's hearts for the last 25 years or so. Not having the main star, it's definitely gonna be weird, I do agree, but give it a chance. I think having the New York setting makes me excited. Something new. We haven't seen Ghostface on the East Coast, man. You know, I think the furthest he's been is Windsor College, which was in Ohio, but it was filmed in Georgia or something like that. Hopefully this isn't just a Scream 2 remake. I really don't want that. I'm assuming all the surviving characters are probably going to college. That's what I'm assuming. Why they're going to New York. Maybe they're going to some type of you know, New York school out there, some New York college, maybe like an art school or something. But it'd be very cool to see Ghostface out there just doing his thing in New York City. We can maybe see a different side of Ghostface, you know, in New York City. It's definitely going to be very interesting to see what Radio Silence does with this franchise moving forward, because they have a lot of pressure now. A lot of people are going to have their eyes on this movie, and I think they're going to be watching this movie through a different lens now, because, you know, you have the pressure of not having Sidney Prescott. And it's really just the matter of fact of the way that Neve Campbell went out. It's not like she retired from the franchise because, you know, she was kind of done with the character in this. No, it was strictly over pay. So it's gonna be really, really difficult. I'm anxious to see, but give this movie a chance. I think Scream 6 can be a lot better than Scream 5 and possibly be one of the better sequels. I do like Scream 5. I think my initial review in reaction to the movie was a little bit too positive, but I still enjoy the movie a lot. I think it's a lot of fun. It is a requel making fun of requels, which is a genius concept, and I think Radio Silence needs to implement more of their genius ideas. Do something different, man, and now you have the opportunity to do it. Let's see what they do. Let's see if they hit a home run or they strike out, and maybe we won't get any more Scream movies, which will make me sad and cry. But what do you guys think? Enough of me babbling on. Thank you so much for watching this video. I have a new set. I just moved. Anyone who's been sticking around for a long time, I have moved sets pretty frequently, so this isn't my main camera right now. I'm shooting on a different camera. I'm definitely getting my set all together, and I just want to have a relaxed conversation and talk about all the Scream 6 news. You know, when I have the microphone in my hand, I'm having a relaxed conversation. I'm just kind of free-flowing it, you know, doing my own thing, babbling on like an idiot. But let me know what you guys think about the news about Scream 6, the story taking place in New York. What I was going to say before my camera died is that I'm curious to see what your thoughts are about this big news, this big update regarding Scream 6. And as always, I will see you beautiful people in the next video. Peace.